T-shirt creators, you say that you are starting a business, but you are kind of lost in the direction that you want to go, right? What's your goals? We're going to identify that today. We're going to identify our goals so we can run a smooth business. We're going to identify the structure in our business, right? Because when we are lost and we don't identify how our business needs to be for us, because each and every one of us are different. All of our t-shirt businesses, our hobbyist, right, business are different. So we have to sit back, identify where we want to be. Okay, Queens, I am Selena. I am all about energy, travel, and creativity. I help small t shirt creators start their business from scratch. Or maybe you're coming right back like how I did. I started my business. I gave up on my business. I procrastinated with my business. I felt lost with my business. I was not consistent in my business. So I am here to show you how you can do all of those things with confidence, staying consistent, creating a habit that is meant for you and your business and along with your family, right? Because I am a mom, I am a yoga instructor, I am a travel lover, I am all of the above that is going to help you skip all of the issues that you say that, you know what, I want to do this, but I just keep giving up. Yeah, that was me, right? Now we can begin the structure of our business, okay, Queens? About business, our goals about business. Yes, there's so many people out there on YouTube land and TikTok and everywhere on social media doing so many things, right? And they're doing exactly what you're doing, starting your t-shirt business, or they're being a t-shirt hobbyist. Which one are you? Okay. But we want to identify those goals. Once you identify if you are an actual person that's doing more than just being a hobbyist, then now we can begin the structure of our business. Okay, Queens? So we have to ask ourselves, who's doing it like you? You are unique, right? So identify your goals, identify where you want to be at in your business. So listen, me, I struggled, I gave up, I procrastinated because listen, having 6 kids can be a lot, okay? I have animals, I have dogs and stuff like that. Those are my babies as well. So I am a busy person, but I like my business. I love my business. I love designing. I love creating, right? So, where can we structure a business that's meant for me? So, where can we structure a business that's meant for me? So when you're starting a business, you are the everything. You are the marketing director. You are the CEO. You are the receptionist. You are the customer support team. You are the everything. You're not just the CEO, okay? You are the everything. You have to think about all the logistics. So when first starting out, identify because don't exhaust yourself. Number one, do not exhaust yourself. Just because you are running your business and you are the everything doesn't mean to pour into everything. This is going to be not a turtle, but you're in between, not the microwave world where we want things such in an instant. We have to pace ourselves. So identifying what you want to start with, how you want to start, where you want to start, right? And the ideas, we get so many ideas as creators that we are all over the place. So pace yourself. So when you pace yourself, you can identify exactly what it is that you want to do. You don't need to be doing the same thing as what's her name over there, right? Just because you guys are 1 second. But remember, when I first started, I felt overwhelmed. I felt overlooked. And I say I felt overlooked because when I was doing everything, and I mean everything. I felt as if I had to do the same thing that everybody else was doing, everything that I seen, everything on training, everything from my coach, everything, everything, everything. But this is why I say the fact of if we identify our goals, we identify the structure of our business and where we are in our season, right? We can stay consistent in showing up for our business compared to procrastination coming, giving up coming, all sorts of ways of us not being successful in our business. And then when we invest in our business, we say that, oh, something didn't work. No, you did not work because you sat there and compared yourself. Okay. That's exactly what I did. I sat there and gave up because I was too overwhelmed. And then when I did accomplish something, I didn't feel good about it. I felt as if basically I had to move on to the next thing really, really fast. Okay. And that's the thing. You think you have to do everything. So we are in a season right now of graduation time, Mother's Day. I have a son that's graduating, so I'm focused on producing product for my son, which is going to lead to me creating things for my business. So, Queens, identify, create your foundation, and follow the blueprints, right? So if you are saying that, you know what, I don't know where I need to start, then come and join the DTF circle, because the DTF Starter Circle is going to lead you into your challenges, your monthly challenges, and what you need to do, right? It's going to lead you into being gentle with yourself and not giving up on your business. It's going to lead you into being consistent with your business, right? We also show you how to navigate Canva. We show you ways on how to navigate your business in an easier form. Because listen, I have 5 kids. I don't want to. I love the Cricut. Okay, the Cricut. I love that machine, but I can't get with the tweeting and tweeting and tweeting. No. So I'm a boss. I like to outsource things, and I like to do the parts where I say that I am the CEO. You can go ahead. I'm the creator. I'm the content person. You have a good day, baby boy. And I love you too. I am doing everything that I need to do. So outsource. Okay. I have vendors for things such as my apparel. Okay. If you haven't seen all the things that you need for your to start your t-shirt business, then I will have that video available. Okay. That also is available on my website. Okay. So before you even get to saying that, you know what, I need to get this, I need to buy this, I need to buy this. No. Sit down, decide what your goals are so you can decide what your business structure is and not compare it to someone else, because you're not in that season to be to making graduation yet, maybe, but you want to learn. Maybe you're not in the season for back to school yet, right? Maybe, but you want to learn. So that is where you have to identify what it is that you need to do for to show up for your business and to show up for yourself. Okay, queens? I'm going to give you some homework, queens. Okay, t-shirt creators, we are going to have homework. A lot of times when you are here and stuff like that, right? I'm going to give you something to work on, because if you are serious about your business or being a t-shirt hobbyist, okay, we got to make sure that we're being intentional and we're being consistent. Okay. So, what I want you to do for the next 2 days, I would like for you to pick one project you're doing or create on that. Okay. Forget the train that we're riding. You don't have to go fast. We are cruising. We are cruising on this journey. We are not going fast. This is not a microwave world, okay? This is not a microwave business. we would like for it to be sometimes. You can make microwave money, but when we are starting out and we are building and structuring our foundation for our business, you want to go at a pace, which is that cruise pace. Not that when the captain decides, okay, I'm going to go fast, and then the ship is going all over the place, and that's another thing. When you decide to go fast and then you become all over the place, you get to step 1, and then next you know, you feel successful, you're cruising, and then you get to step 2, but then you're in step 2, didn't even finish step 2, now you're skipping to step 3, and instead of going back to step 2, now you done skip to step 5. This is what I mean about pacing yourself. Because if you're not pacing yourself and you're identifying someone else's pace, right? Clutter, being all over the place happens. You giving up happens. Procrastination happens. You not showing up for yourself or your business happens, right? And a lot of times we say, "Oh, we got to do what we don't want to do at times." Yes. When you're first starting out, because you're not consistent, because you don't have a routine, because you need that push, sometimes we're going to have to show up for ourselves in ways we don't want to, right? Guess what I had to do? Because I work from my business, from my home, and because I have autoimmune disease, right? I could listen. I got fully dressed today. We are dressed. What I told my husband is the fact of, you know what? How would they know? How would they know? I can keep on my pajamas and I can keep on a nice top. How would they know? No, let me get dressed. Let me get dressed. Because guess what? I have to get up. I have to go over here to my printing machine, my heat and press, right? I have to be intentional. I have to answer clients. So I need to create content. That's how they would know. Because I'm procrastinating. I'm not being consistent. I'm not showing up for my business. I am thinking small. When we change the way that we think, we change the way that we show up, we change our mindset, right? T-shirt creators. I don't know who I'm speaking to. But if this is you that's saying, you know what, tomorrow doesn't come, and the next thing you know, you're writing on your calendar to do what you were supposed to do last week, tomorrow. I kicked myself in the head when I started all over again. And then let me tell you something. When I started all over again, you know what I did? The same thing all over again. Compared to saying, you know what? This is my goals. And this is what I need to structure for my goals. Compared to what I do was, okay, this is the business and I have to do this, 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 I have to do this. Who am I talking to? You feel as if you have to do everything because you are everything. Come inside of the DTF Starter Circle and you're going to see exactly how to set your goals for your business, set the structure for your business, and that is going to take you further. And guess what? You're going to allow yourself to feel accomplished. Because when I sat there and did the website, Queens, oh, I said to myself, okay, Selena, you did that. I see you. I see you. Yes, I did. And did. Like my kids say, my daughters, right? She said, yep. So keep going. Okay, Queen. So listen, I know how it is sometimes when you're saying that, oh, I want to try this. Grab your sister circle, grab your cousin, grab your friend, grab your bestie queen, grab your t-shirt starter queen with you. Okay? And join the DTF Starter Circle. I'm going to leave the link for you. And you can see the fact that we're going to be intentional in starting our business. We're going to create that community that we're not going to feel left behind and want to give up. I wish I had that. I wish I had someone to tell me you don't need everything, Selena. The cricket machine, I just put my cricket machine away to the side. I didn't put it away and pack it away, but I put it to the side. So when I do want to do a little bit of things, but right now my focus is on my business and it does not involve the crickets, okay? I am not tweeting anything. So if that is you and you are saying, you know what, I need to tweet, I need to be intentional and really show up for my business. I need to set the goals because the structure is not working right now. Then do this 2 day, okay? 2 days of your projects. Pick one project, okay? When you pick that project, I want you to prepare a list so you don't waste anything. Come inside of the DTF Starter Circle so you can go over things. You're not by yourself. We're going to do this journey with you so you don't give up. Okay? Now, let me tell you something. I'm getting older and it takes me a little minute to put my seatbelt on. So, a lot of times when I tell you the fact that we're not going to be on the train and going fast, we're really going to cruise. We all need to really cruise. We want to go so fast and then we mess up. And it's easier to give up that way. Last night, I'm not even going to say last night, I mean yesterday for a couple of hours. I'm not even sure if I recorded that content, but for a couple of hours, I was stuck on one section of my business, and I wanted to give up. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it tomorrow. Nope. I took a pause. This is where the 20-minute increments have to come into your business and work life business. Okay. I took a pause. I moved on to something else that wasn't business. I came back to business, did not go back to what I was doing all day, moved on to something else so I can feel accomplished that I knew that may be something small. And then I went back to what I needed to work on. And guess what? I accomplished that compared to being stuck, feeling frustrated, and wanting to give up. This is what I mean about cruising compared to taking the microwave world there. And then next thing you know, you got something that's frozen, something that's burnt, all because we didn't do the proper steps. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You ever microwave your food and you have some parts of the food that's sitting there still frozen, certain parts that's soft as heck. And we don't need that in our business. We don't. Okay? So, great. This is why I started the Worthy Woman Collective, where this is a space to grow in our own pace. Okay, queens? So get in the room because this is different. This is where you're around a community of creatives. Okay? You could be starting your DTF business. You could be starting your T-shirt business. You could be doing so many things. And that's another video because I can show you exactly how you could be making money. My daughter came in home last night. And like I said, my son's graduating. So when she said something and I was like, seriously? My plaque? The school did a plaque for me for my daughter's graduation in 2022. And the picture is coming. I was like, you know what? I could do better than that. So if you are interested in knowing how to do your plaques, right, then join the DTF Starter Circle. We're going to have a challenge on that. We are going to, I'm going to make it a 5-day challenge. But we are going to have a challenge on creating our graduation plaques. Okay? So get in the room, queens. Grab your sister, your t-shirt sister, okay, creative t-shirt maker sister, and join the room. Okay, we are lovers that are going to be creating foundation together, starting together, building together, creating together. Okay, creators. So don't miss this one. You say you want to start a business. I'm going to give you the steps, step by step, in how to start your business, because you don't need everything. You don't. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Because when you like and subscribe, guess what? When I come back on here to give you some more information and some tips, it's going to let you know that I'm here. So see you later, queens and t-shirt makers.